quite a different feeling after the last time you guys played. First off, snapping a 6-game winless skid, 3 games losing streak, you know, capitalizing it with five goals tonight. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, how's the team feeling right now after getting a result like this?
Super excited. You know, it's nice to see they've trained really hard the past couple weeks. It's nice to see them get rewarded, and hopefully that builds a little confidence moving forward. So, you know, you saw a lot of things that we worked on essentially this week, things that we felt like we could do well within the game, and we executed our game plan really well the first half. The second half got a little loose defensively, and obviously you don't want to give up 3 goals, but yeah, to score 5 goals is big time, and I think it's good for our guys to see the ball go in the back of the net. And again, I feel like we just needed to get a result to get us moving in the right direction, and hopefully you see that a little bit more of that moving forward.
I think much of the talk last week, from what I've been reading, has been trying to figure it out. I mean, when you get a result like tonight, scoring 5 goals and scoring 3 goals at one point to have a good lead there. You mentioned the team worked on a lot of things this week. Was there anything specific to kind of address what the team needed to kind of get out of this lump?
I mean, a big part of it, I think, tonight was us getting off to a good start. The last game at home, we gave up, it was the opposite. We gave up a goal within the first 10 minutes of the game, and our heads went down a little bit. And tonight, for us to get an early goal, I think really put a pep in our guys' step. But I thought the first half was very professional. I thought we sat in our block very well. We countered. We created chances out of our defense, essentially. And again, the second half for a bit got a little bit loose and a little bit scary, but you know, the execution of basically transition moments I thought was fantastic by our guys.
The Taxi is one of those nights. I guess he was just feeling it today. 2 goals in 3 minutes, and then to kind of capitalize it with a hat trick.
He's been that guy for us, you know. He's anytime he gets in and around the goal and we find him, he's putting the ball in the back of the net. So we've just got to be able to create more chances and find him more chances in and around the goal. But yeah, fantastic performance by him. Finishing is off the charts.
Chad, big congratulations and thank you for speaking with us tonight. I know on Saturday you said how important it was going to be to know when to really accelerate and hit Orlando on the counter and then to push them into defense. How did that translate through practice this week, and then what did it take to really dig deep for this result tonight? This was huge.
Yeah, exactly that. And thank you for the congratulations. You know, I think the guys deserve all the credit, because it is difficult when you have 3 bad results in a row. It's causes your confidence to waver a little bit, and that's when you really got to reach down and basically find your competitive spirit. And I thought our guys did that. And again, we talked about basically being tight defensively and just like you said, knowing when to hit them in the counter, knowing when there were transition moments to be had, and knowing when to keep the ball a little bit. And I thought after we got the first 2 goals, we had a fairly decent balance. As the game started to continue on, I thought our balance went away a little bit. We were trying to counter too much, too often. We were giving the ball away a little cheaply, and now we were starting to defend a little too much, and in the second half start to get a little too low. But again, that was a lot of what we worked on in training this week, and the execution of it was excellent.
Next, we'll go to Phil.
Yeah, thanks. Chad, congratulations on a perfectly normal MLS win. Seems like a hat trick would be enough from Taxi to get the win, but obviously you needed goals from Smith and Roberta. So just a little bit about your decision to bring them on the game and then just their performance.
It's obviously a hot night, so everybody was dragging, you know, and you could see you even had a couple guys asking, hey, I need a sub, starting to cramp up, starting to feel it a little bit. And obviously when you can bring guys on like those 2 that have some pace when you're defending a lot, it basically lends itself to being able to get behind the other team's defense now in the counterattack. So you kind of saw that, especially on Kamarni's goal. I thought it was great composure by Donovan Pines to keep the ball, to make the pass that essentially set our midfield free now to release Kamarni in behind. And then the last goal is our guys just doing a good job with clock management and someone spanking one into the middle and Nigel getting a hold of it and just a really good finish.
And then obviously it's still a long way to the playoff places, but what does a win like this do for that sort of push for getting back in there?
Yeah, it just builds confidence. It's you kind of see teams getting away from us a little bit, and now it keeps you a little bit more connected. And now you got to find a way to go do it again. And Philly's a very, very good opponent, and to go into Philly at the end of this week is going to be a super tough task. But I'd much rather go in there coming off a win than a loss.